Ladies and gentlemen, for those who are able, please rise for the processional.
When I'm in church, I just wait for everybody to calm down. Let us pray. Almighty God, sustain and encourage these graduates as they leave us. They came to us with ambition and ideals and curiosity and energy, and now the final blessing might be that they do well as they combine career and calling. Because a career seeks to be successful, and a calling seeks to make a difference and be valuable. A career tries to make money, and a calling makes a difference. So please, Lord, help our graduates to combine these goals in ways that honor you. And let God's people say amen. Amen. You may be seated.
This is called the Senior Shuffle. We're getting close. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bonnie Humphrey, and I'm the 13th president of Missouri Valley College. And on behalf of the faculty, staff, students, and Board of Trustees, I want to welcome you to the 2017 commencement ceremony. The sun is shining, the flags are waving, and it's a great day to be a Viking. I ask that you please turn off cell phones during the ceremony, and out of courtesy to our graduating class and audience, I ask that you please remain seated during the program and until the graduates complete the processional at the close. This is Missouri Valley College's 128th year of providing exceptional higher education, and during these 128 years, over 10,000 students have joined the ranks of the Valley alumni. Today, we are pleased and proud to welcome 239 new candidates for graduation into our alumni family. Commencement is a very special time on Valley's campus, and it takes the entire faculty and staff countless hours to prepare for this day. To all of you that have worked so hard to make this day meaningful and successful, please accept my thanks and appreciation for your contributions for a job well done. And I want to give special thanks to Commencement Coordinator and Registrar Marsha Lashley and to our grounds and maintenance crews. This campus looks spectacular. For those who are graduating today, this, of course, is a most important occasion. It's a day of celebration, of reflection, and most importantly, a new beginning. But graduates, it's also a day for you to say thank you and to recognize those who in many ways have worked as hard as you have to make this day in your life possible. On every college campus, the faculty create the learning environment that results in the quality of educational experiences so meaningful in the undergraduate years. And the faculty provides the mentoring that creates that wonderful lifelong relationship that so often develops between faculty and students. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to join me in recognizing the Missouri Valley College faculty. And faculty, would you please stand? Thank you. There are others present this afternoon who have been instrumental in assisting our students in achieving this wonderful goal. I'm going to take just a couple of moments to recognize those present who I believe the students will agree have been supportive of their efforts and instrumental to their college success. We all know that in most cases, working toward and completing a college degree is a family affair. So at this time, I'm going to have all the family members of the graduating seniors stand, and as they're doing so, seniors, give them a round of applause. So parents, grandparents, family members, friends, on behalf of the entire Missouri Valley College family, we want to thank you for your support of our students. Now I'm going to introduce our platform party as we move through our program. At this time, would you please stand as I call your name? Mr. Charles Bud Bacon is chair of our Board of Trustees. Dr. Marci Dowdy is our 2017 commencement speaker. Mr. Jason Rennie is the Alumni Association president. Dr. Diane Bartholomew is vice president of academic affairs. Ms. Marcia Lashley is our registrar. Dr. Travis Owen, Faculty Senate President, and Reverend Pam Sebastian, Chaplain of our campus. The Board of Trustees is responsible to provide guidance and support to the college in every aspect of our strategic operations. We are blessed to have a governing board that takes its responsibilities very seriously. Our board members also individually and collectively provide tremendous financial support to the college, and they provide encouragement, direction, and support to me, for which I'm extremely grateful. Would members of our board please stand? Now it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Charles Bud Bacon, Chair of the Board of Trustees, who will bring greetings from the board. Bud is a Marshall native. He is retired in 2010 with 30 years experience as Senior Vice President, General Counsel, and Secretary of the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City. He earned a bachelor's degree from Vanderbilt and a Juris Doctorate degree from the University of Missouri, Kansas City. And he's been on our board for several years. Chairman Bacon.
Well, thank you. President Humphrey, members of the faculty, staff, graduating seniors, family and friends, thank you for being here on such a beautiful afternoon. One point of clarification, contrary to what it says in your program, I am not Oscar Chivanda. I can tell you, though, and I'm pleased to tell you, that at our board meeting yesterday, Oscar was elected chairman for the coming year, and he will be pleased to be presenting this welcome next year. It has been my honor to be chairman of the Board of Trustees for the last 3 years. And today, it's my pleasure to bring you greetings from your Board of Trustees and to extend our heartfelt congratulations to you all. You know, commencement is looked upon by many as the single most important day on a college campus. It's a day to reflect, but it's also a day to look ahead. And it's the hope of all the Missouri Valley trustees that your experience here on campus has given you a foundation of knowledge to call upon, a sense of pride that will encourage you, and the feeling of a home that you can always return to. At the conclusion of the ceremony, you will no longer be students. You will be Missouri Valley alumni. And as such, you will be joining a group of men and women from all around the world who are influential at their places of work and who are leaders in their communities. I'm confident that you will continue that tradition. So, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I wish you good luck and the brightest of futures. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Bacon. Mr. Jason Rennie, Director of our Information Technology Department, a 2004 graduate of Missouri Valley College and President of the Alumni Association, will now welcome the graduates into the growing ranks of the Missouri Valley College alumni.
Congratulations, graduates. Today you have become official members of the Missouri Valley Alumni Association. We hope that regardless of where you live and whatever your work and life responsibilities are, you will continue to be part of this institution. All of us wish you good luck and Godspeed. Valley will roll.
You know, our campus chaplain, Pam, is just a happy person on this campus, and a lot of you have her in class. And she's going to bring you some words now that I hope you listen to. Pam?
I'm known for sort of just standing up and letting fly, but I did write this down. Because I've been thinking really hard about what I might say to you guys today. And I've decided to be personal and even less filtered than I usually am, less filtered. So here it is. If the world confuses you all a little bit, it confuses me a lot. When I graduated from the University of Utah about 1 million years ago, and then later on from Princeton Theological Seminary, I thought I had accumulated an awful lot of answers. But I know now that life is where you get your answers questioned. And I operate on that premise in my classes and in my conversations. College is where you get your answers questioned, I hope. And it's been my job and it's my joy to encourage a lot of you to question your answers during this last few years. And odds are you're going to look forward to being more perplexed in the years to come than you are at this moment, because this is a moment of celebration. That's not a bad thing, actually. And if your parents level with you and they truly speak from your hearts, I suspect that they're going to tell you that life confuses them too. And that it rarely turns out the way we expect it's gonna. Who'd have thought that a girl from the West Desert of Utah would end up in hot and humid Missouri? But here we are. But you know what? I'd also like to be told, if I were you, that I will experience the anxiety of separation and some loss and an occasional betrayal, and that I will wonder at times, what the heck has just happened? And I would like to be told, if I were you, that even though life seems to be all about luck and being in the right place and knowing the right people, it's a lot more than that. Life is about study. Really, it is. It's about work. It's about sacrifice. Mostly it's about showing up. It's about appointments being kept and deadlines made and promises honored. And I'd also like to be told, if I were you, that it is okay to love your country, right or wrong. But it's also not all right to be silent when you think things are going wrong. Because remember that the same culture that gave us the Ku Klux Klan and the dirty bombs also gave us the Peace Corps and Missouri Valley College. And indeed, I would like to be reminded that there is so much more to life than I can see or earn or learn. It won't happen in my time, and that's okay. And beyond the day-to-dayness of what we've got, there are these amazing, brilliant mysteries that are beyond our understanding. And so I would suggest, I would hope that in the meantime, and by the way, in the meantime is where we are. We're just here in the meantime. But we are all amazing, tiny particles of creation. My dad was a biologist and a man of faith, and a lot of people think that those things can't quite work together, but they absolutely do. And he reminded my brothers and sister and I, when we were much younger, that we were made of stardust. And then he explained to us how that happened. And we are these tiny particles of creation, and we carry on a miracle. We laugh, and we live, and we love in the here and now. And we do that, we can make all that happen by giving and sharing and growing. And a little final practical advice. Do at least one thing that scares you every day. One thing that pushes you outside of your comfort zone every day. Never, ever, ever stop asking questions. More than occasionally, question authority. Authority ought to be able to handle that. Pick your battles. That's one that's taken me a while to learn, because I used to just jump into all of them. Pick your battles, but when you find a really good one, jump in with all 4 feet. Just do it. And because I forgot to do it today, I'll remind you, always, always, kids, wear sunscreen. And now, because I love you more than you'll ever know, and I know some of you pretty well, take hold of this one amazing, wonderful life and make it count. Amen.
Thank you, Pam. Commencement provides an opportunity for our college family to recognize achievement and success in many different ways. It allows us to acknowledge those who have distinguished themselves as students, and it also affords us an opportunity to recognize other outstanding individuals. The faculty and staff of Missouri Valley College cast votes each year for the Outstanding Employees of the Year. The Missouri Valley College recipient of the John McCallum Excellence in Teaching Award for 2017 is Linda Gordon. Linda Gordon. This year we have 2 winners of the Missouri Valley College recipient of the President's Staff Excellence, Danielle Durham and Martin Vanderboon. Danielle, wave. She's over there, I think. Martin, is Martin here? Okay. Just recently, the Valley Women's Association recognized Peggy Sherman as the Outstanding Woman of the Year in the latest addition to the Missouri Valley Women's Hall of Fame. Miss Peggy? There she is. The Valley Women's Association also recognized Laura Bustos Martinez as the Outstanding Senior Woman. This award is given to the graduating senior who is recognized for scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Laura? There we go. Ty Stillwell was selected as the 2017 recipient of the Ed Leslie Lamp of Knowledge Award for his essay at the Scholars Banquet of What Missouri Valley College Means to Me. Ty, or would you stand? There he is. Okay. 4 years ago, a group of faculty led by Dr. Jennifer Eimers and currently led by Dr. Claire Schmidt started an honors program. The MVC Honors Program is designed for high-achieving students in all majors who want to get the most out of their education. The program is reserved for exceptional students who demonstrate intelligence, accountability, and initiative in fulfilling requirements beyond those asked of others. Honors courses develop students' ability to learn and think independently, sharpen their analytical, research, and discussion skills, and improve their writing. The honors program adds distinction to the baccalaureate degree. And this year, Tia Mortensen and Nathan Gertz are graduates of that program. Would you please stand? Before we get to our commencement speaker in our program, Diane Bartholomew, Vice President of Academic Affairs, will present 2 more awards.
Thank you. The Charles L. Bacon Award is presented annually to those who have demonstrated the qualities exhibited by Mr. Bacon during his distinguished career as an attorney, active community supporter, and long-serving member of the college's Board of Trustees. Mr. Bacon graduated from Missouri Valley College in 1930. He was a 1934 honors graduate from the University of Missouri Law School. He served for 51 years as a member of the College Board of Trustees. This award was created in 1988 in recognition of his outstanding service to the college, community, and country. As mentioned earlier, his son, Bud Bacon, we are proud, is the chair of the current Missouri Valley College Board of Trustees. Bud, would you please join me to make these presentations? The recipients for the Charles L. Bacon Award are selected by ballot from the senior class. The first recipient is Gustavo Cosma. Gustavo, please come forward. Gustavo came to MVC from São Paulo, Brazil, and is graduating with honors today, earning a Bachelor of Arts degree with majors in psychology and English. While at MVC, Gustavo has been busy. He's been a member of Tau Kappa Epsilon Social Fraternity, president of Sigma Tau Delta Honors, editor of The Purple Patch, MVC's literary publication. He was a participant in the Missouri Valley College Strategic Planning Committee. He earned the English Major Scholar Award for 2017 and the Greek Scholar of the Year Award. Let me flip the page because there's more. The Gruber Prize Award, active member of the Student Government Association, was an English tutor in the Learning Center and a member of the varsity volleyball team. Assistant Professor Claire Schmidt has this to say about Gustavo, quote, Gustavo Cosma has been a professional from the first day he set foot on campus. He reached out and grabbed every new experience, every opportunity to try something new, every chance to learn something unexpected from my first meeting with him in our 9 a.m. freshman seminar, both of our first class at MVC. I knew he was an independent thinker and a serious man. That fall, we talked about barbecued chicken hearts, heirloom tomatoes, and unsalted butter, and I knew he would go far. Gustavo has always made his own way and chosen his own path, and in doing so, he has modeled humor, kindness, and intellectual curiosity for his colleagues. Gustavo's abilities as a leader and teacher made him a successful tutor and later a gifted supplemental instructor for international sections of rhetoric and composition. His ability to draw out the best and most interesting ideas and insights from his students has meant that I have given out more well-earned than ever before. Gustavo is a scholar. His senior thesis in English is groundbreaking original work, and his senior thesis in psychology makes a valuable contribution to the field. Gustavo lost his father early in the spring semester of 2016. He declined any extensions of deadlines and told me he just wanted to do the work he was here to do. The only thing he asked was that I email his mother to let her know he was doing okay. I hope that we are able to be there for him the way he has supported and encouraged the members of our campus community ever since he joined us, end quote. Men's volleyball coach Jason Fistick says this, knowing and working with Gustavo for the past 3 years has been an absolute pleasure. On the volleyball court, Gustavo has made a lasting impression on his teammates, coaches, and the program with the work ethic, knowledge of the game, and competitive drive. As a 4-year member of the men's volleyball team, Gustavo has been a key factor in this year's success, contributing to a program milestones not achieved in more than a decade. Academically, Gustavo can often be found on road trips, reading from Shakespeare's volumes or working furiously on his laptop for a literature review, diligently focused on his classroom responsibilities and earning multiple academic All-American and academic All-Conference and academic All-American rewards. On behalf of the men's volleyball program, we are proud to have outstanding Gustavo's achievements and wish to congratulate him on being awarded this prestigious Charles L. Bacon Award as he transitions from student into the next phase of his adventure, unquote. Our next recipient is Madison Buck. Madison, would you come forward? Madison is graduating with honors today, earning her Bachelor of Science degree with a major in nonprofit management, human services concentration, and a minor in biology. During Madison's years at Valley, she's been active in just a sampling of these include the Biology Club, Nonprofit Leadership Alliance, serving as Community Service Chair, Historian, Recruitment Chair, AMI Representative, and Vice President. Theta Phi Alpha Social Fraternity, serving a year as President. Awards include the Outstanding Student Leader from spring of 2016, Court Warming Queen, spring of 17, the NLA Campus Leadership Award in the spring of 17, Theta Phi Alpha Senior Service Award 2017, and the Panhellenic Woman of the Year 2017. Assistant Professor Heather Troth has this to say about Madison: change the world, and see a problem, fix. These are phrases we use a lot in our classes. Maddie has taken both of these phrases to heart. She demonstrates them truly every day. Maddie is the kind of student whose passion impacts everyone around her. She sets the standard for hard work and expectations in the classroom. She sees a need or an issue, and she doesn't make suggestions or lament about the issue. She develops a plan and works to fix the issue. Sometimes these issues are personal, like a new student who needs help fitting in, or classmate who's struggling with a concept. Other times it's big issues, seemingly too big, like the depletion of the rainforest or handling her mother's illness and death with grace and dignity that only a young woman like Maddie could display. Maddie attacks problems not only personally, but she lights the passions and potentials of those around her to address the issue and to be the best they can be. She leads by example and inclusion, and as a result, gets amazing things accomplished. The best seat in any classroom is the one next to Maddie, because she will not only push you, but she will pull you to succeed. Success for Maddie is not just getting a good grade, but being able to apply the information to improve the world. The answer to the question is not as important as the reason why it's the right answer. That is what all professors should hope for their students to seek. I'm so grateful that we will have Madison on campus for a while longer as a graduate assistant. I hope her passion, drive, and maturity will light the same in many other MVC students. More than anything, I just look forward to her contagious smile and giggle for at least another year. Congratulations, Maddie. Our world is much brighter because of you. Thank you for being exactly who you are, end quote.
Ty Stillwell is going to bring greetings from the senior class.
I would first like to thank all the parents, family, friends, faculty, alumni, and guests for being here. Also, I'd like to say thank you for giving me this honor to speak to you all today. I don't know who thought it was a good idea for a physical education teacher to be the senior speaker, but nonetheless, thank you. I spent many days thinking about how I wanted to approach the speech, trying to figure out a speech that was original and leave you with at least one bit of information that was useful. So today I'm going to talk about life. Graduates, this is just the beginning of your life. Today we are one step closer to beginning our careers. Some of you are going to get your dream job right away. Others, you're going to have to get your jobs and use that as a stepping stone to your dream job. And unfortunately, some of us are going to have to fail to figure out what our dream job is. Denzel Washington said, "You will fail at some point in life. Accept it. You will lose, you will embarrass yourself, you will suck at something." And there's no doubt about it. Good news is, you'll all have succeeded at something. Today, you get to walk across this field and get recognized for graduating college. No one can take this away from you because it is you that pushed through all those 300-level classes and 8 a.m.s. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you're $100,000 debt or your parents paid for your college. It doesn't matter if you have a 4.0 or a 2.0. And honestly, it doesn't even matter if you cheated on every test or you're the kid that covered up your answers so people couldn't see. You still found a way to get to this point. So with that, congratulations, Missouri Valley College Class of 2017. We did it. the first thing I want to go over is living in the moment. People nowadays get way too caught up in worrying about what tomorrow might bring. Set goals and chase your dreams, but don't get caught planning your life years down the road and miss what's happening right now. There's a difference between chasing your dreams and thinking about the future. And in order to accomplish each goal you set, you have to start with day one. Right now, I'm an assistant coach at Chillicothe High School baseball, and we preach about being 1-0. And what that means is we don't worry about the past or the future. We think about right now. We focus on winning this day, this practice, and this game. Graduates, if you focus on each day and achieving what you need to, I promise one day you will accomplish your long-term goals. Matthew 6:34 says, "Therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Class, live in the moment because you can never get back yesterday and you're not promised tomorrow. Now, life can either do two things. The first thing it can do is give. Graduates, look around. There is someone here, either friend or family member, that is here for you. During your time at Valley, you were given some great teachers who has pushed you to be a better student and a better person. Also, during life, you're going to get multiple things. Things you will have achieved and things you have received. The best way to appreciate these things is to not compare them to what other people have. Comparison is the thief of joy. This is your story, your journey. Make it something you can be proud of. Now, this life will also give you things that you never planned on having, and it might just turn out to be the best thing in your life. For example, when I first came to Valley, I had no idea who my roommate was. This person, after 4 years, not only became my best friend, he became my brother. At the end of our freshman year, I got to watch him become a father to this little angel. I know he was not ready to be a father at the time or had any plans of being a father, but as soon as that baby girl was born, she became his whole world. Sometimes the things you don't plan for end up becoming the best things in your life. Now, the second thing life can do is take. To best explain how much this life can take, I want to tell you about a man named Job. Job had 7 sons, 3 daughters. He had 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 oxen, and 500 donkeys. He was considered the greatest and wealthiest man in the East. In one very single day, he lost it all. His donkeys, camels, and oxen were all stolen, and his sheep burned in a fire. Then on top of it all, his sons and daughters were gathering in a house when the house collapsed and killed them all. Now, this full story can be found in the Bible in the book of Job, chapter 1. But the craziest thing, though, is, you know what Job did after finding all this out? Reminder, this all just happened back to back in one single day. Job fell to the ground and he worshiped God. He says, "The Lord gave and the Lord hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." I tell you this story because none of us will ever lose as much as Job did in one day. And at the end of the day, he still praised God. Now, for those of you who don't believe in Jesus Christ or his Heavenly Father God, I pray that one day you do find him and you realize how amazing his grace and mercy is. Also, I tell this story because God has put people in your life that'll help you get through the hard times. I promise you that no matter where you're at in life, there is somebody that cares about you. Even if you think you have no friends, Charlie Lawton once said, "When you got God, you got a friend, and that friend is you." Believe in yourself, even if no one else does. Life will be full of up and downs, and it is important to be patient. Continue to work hard, persevere through the hard times, and trust in God's plan for you. The last thing I want to end with you all today might just be the most important. So if you haven't paid any attention so far, just give me 5 seconds to say this. Wherever you're at in life, remember one word: beginning. Walt Disney once told he lacked imagination and had no good ideas. Bill Belichick, the head coach of the reigning Super Bowl champs, New England Patriots, was fired from his first ever head coach job in the NFL. And Oprah Winfrey was fired early in her career and was told she was unfit for television news. I say to remember the word beginning because it's never too late in life to accomplish something great. Every beginning comes from some other beginning's end. So when times are bad, remember the word beginning. Let that word wash over you. Get back up. Take step one. Leave the darkness and feel the sun, because your story's far from over and your journey's just begun. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you, Ty. The Honorary Doctorate is the highest honor awarded by Missouri Valley College. It is presented to those who have distinguished themselves in their careers and in various forms of service to our state, nation, and to the international community. This year, I'm proud to honor Dr. Marci Dowdy. I'll ask Bud Bacon, Chair of the Board, to come up, and Dr. Diane Bartholomew, Vice President of Academic Affairs, to join me for this presentation. Dr. Dowdy? Dr. Marci Dowdy is a faculty member in the Department of Counseling, Leadership, and Special Education at Missouri State University in Springfield. She is a licensed professional counselor and nationally certified counselor with 30 years of experience in counseling, teaching, and central office administration at the middle school, elementary school, and high school, and also the collegiate levels. In 2010, she was named the Southwest Missouri Post-Secondary Counselor of the Year. Dr. Dowdy writes, speaks, and consults at the local, state, and national levels, and holds leadership positions and memberships in a number of professional organizations, including the American School Counselor Association, the Missouri School Counselor Association, Southwest Missouri School Counselor Association, and she has served the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education on a number of initiatives, including the Missouri Team for College and Career Readiness at the White House convening. She is also on the Missouri School Counselor Advisory Board. She is a Missouri Supreme Court appointee for the Region 15 Disciplinary Committee. Dr. Dowdy has an esteemed career, but she graduated from Missouri Valley College in 1975. Well, listen up, kids. She graduated with a bachelor's degree in psychology with an emphasis in social work. She holds a master's degree in education with an emphasis in guidance and counseling from Missouri State University and a doctorate degree in higher education leadership from Nova Southeastern University in Florida. Dr. Dowdy currently serves as a member of our Board of Trustees, and we're very proud of her and glad she's here to speak to us today. So by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Missouri Valley College Board of Trustees and by the state of Missouri, I hereby confer upon her the degree Honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to introduce your 2017 commencement speaker, Dr. Marci Dowdy.
Thank you, President Humphrey. Members of the Board of Trustees, esteemed members of the faculty, proud parents, devoted family members, and friends, congratulations to all of you, but especially to the brilliant, talented, ambitious, accomplished, and all-around outstanding members of the Missouri Valley College class of 2017. It is truly my honor and privilege to serve as your commencement speaker. I sat in your shoes 42 years ago on this very football field as a proud 1975 Missouri Valley College graduate, and I continue to be a proud alum. I am grateful that my mother and brother were here with me on that day and are here with me today, along with my husband, sister-in-law, and several family members. Thank you. 42 years is a long time, and that makes me old enough to know that most of our lives are filled with days we do not remember. Today is not one of them. You may not remember one word I say, but you will remember what matters, which is how you feel as you sit here, as you walk across the stage, as you start the next phase of your life. Most of us don't remember commencement ceremonies other than our own, but I have an especially fond memory of the Missouri Valley's 1974 commencement ceremony, which was the year before I graduated, and I was sitting in the audience. There was a phenomenon on college campuses in the 70s called streaking, and Valley was no different. Please ask your parents what that term means if you don't know. At our 1974 Valley commencement, we had a streaker. He started out of Young Hall, ran the whole 100 yards of the football field, and had a getaway car waiting down on the other end. We were pretty sure he was a member of the track team because he was very fast, wore only a ski mask, and never got caught. His identity remains unknown as of today. On a more serious note, your commencement today is a day of celebration, a day to celebrate all of the hard work that got you to this place. Today is a day of thanks, a day to thank all of the people that helped get you here, the people who nurtured you and taught you, who held your hand, who dried your tears. Today is a day of reflection, a time to ask yourselves, how am I different today? How am I different from when I first walked on this beautiful Valley campus? After all, an underlying point of getting an education is to change yourself for the better. I want all of you graduates to look around at each other. Go ahead and soak this moment in. Get a good look at your colleagues who will forever be linked by a one-of-a-kind experience that no one will ever be able to take away from you. I want you to get a good look at these beautiful people who will support your passions, be your network of contacts, and if need be, catch you when you fall. Some of you came here from families where education was expected. Others of you had to overcome far more obstacles to get here. Your 2017 graduating class is composed of 239 graduates. 71 of you came from 22 states other than Missouri. 54 of you came from 19 countries other than the United States. 171 of you came to represent Valley on an athletic team. And 65 of you will become the very first member of your family to graduate from college. What an amazing accomplishment. Most of the members of your 2017 graduating class are at the end of Generation Y, or the millennials, and the beginning of Generation Z. Research tells us that you are the most studied and the most talked about generation to date. You are the fastest growing demographic in the marketplace and in the workplace. You are the first generation to grow up constantly connected to the world. You are what the Pew Research Center has labeled digital natives in a land of digital immigrants. Without a doubt, you have embraced technology like no other generation. Your generation also has a strong sense of community on both the local and global scale. Compared to previous generations, you focus on larger societal needs rather than individual needs. When it comes to health, social, economic, and environmental issues, you are the most conscious generation to date. The majority of you see yourselves as global citizens, and you feel that you have a responsibility to make the world a better place. You grew up on entrepreneurship, watching Steve Jobs lead the renewed Apple, watching Mark Zuckerberg create a social media sensation, and other young innovators disrupt traditional industries. You are America's most ethnically and racially diverse cohort ever. Research indicates that your generation considers diversity and inclusion an important factor in considering a new job, and you view diversity as a representation of fairness and protection to all, regardless of gender, race, religion, ethnicity, or sexual orientation. After many years of collaborating in schools, playing on sports teams, and peer-to-peer networks, most of you like working in groups and highly prefer a sense of unity and collaboration over division and competition. But no matter where your journey started, as of today, you are all privileged. You are privileged because you are now a Missouri Valley College graduate. You are now part of only 32% of the population with a college degree. So, the question is, what are you going to do with it? What will you do with the education that you've worked so hard to achieve? What part do you plan to play in the lives of others and in contributing to this world we live in? What themes and lessons do you want to live by in your life? I would like to offer a few suggestions. First, trust yourself and trust the process. Embrace uncertainty. If you aren't a little uncertain, I would be nervous for you. You've been preparing yourselves all of these years, but you're not sure for what. You know what you want to do when you leave school, but you're not entirely sure what it will be like or how it's going to work out. Some of your classmates don't have any idea what they'll do when they leave here, and that's all right too, because all of you have learned the most important thing that any school can teach you. You have learned to learn, and you have learned to think. My hope is that all of you will continue to be lifelong learners. Never, ever stop. If you feel a little off balance, that's understandable. Adulthood has come upon you suddenly, and you're not at all sure that you're ready for it. That's okay. 42 years after being in your shoes as a New Valley graduate, I think that sometimes I don't know what I want to do when I grow up either. Second, love your work. If you always put your heart into everything you do, you will probably succeed. If you don't, you probably won't. But the reason you can't lose is that whether you wind up making a lot of money or acquiring a lot of material things, you will have had a wonderful time, and no one will ever be able to take that away from you. Third, learn from your defeats. I have been fortunate to have found some success in my life, and I know you will be successful too, because you have the love of your parents, your family, your friends, and a college education from Valley. But that success will depend on what you do when you stumble, because you will stumble along the way. I certainly have. We all do. But that's one of the most important lessons in life. Learn humility and wisdom when you fail, because it will help you when you succeed. You will have valleys in your life, and it is what you do during those valleys that will determine the heights of your peaks. Life will put many obstacles in your path. You will have unreasonable bosses, you will have difficult clients, uncooperative students, and problematic patients. You will experience illnesses, losses, crises, and setbacks that will come out of nowhere and knock you off your feet. But know that you have developed the resilience and the maturity to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. With the education you have gotten at Valley and the experiences you have had in your life, nothing is going to stop you from fulfilling your dreams. You deserve every success that I know you will have. But with success comes obligation. This brings me to my fourth: selflessness. Give back and practice generosity. Today is a beginning, not just an ending. And the experiences and memories that you have created of the last few years will be of service to you long after you leave here. Always remember that you have an obligation to help others gain the same joys and face the same challenges that you did. That means reaching back and helping young people who have been left out and left behind, helping them prepare for college, helping them pay for college, and making sure that wonderful colleges like this one have the funding and support they need. Who you will become is determined in large part not by what you acquire, but what you give, and how you give of yourself. Make it a habit now to give back to your community and to your world. Make service a part of your routine. Because as you get older and your time is stretched thinner, Making space for others becomes more difficult. Lastly, I would like you to keep kindness at the top of your list. Are you being kind in all you do? In your professional life, in your family life, in your dealings with others, are you kind? To make the adventures in your life worthwhile, to make your successes truly rewarding, I ask you to be kind in everything you do without fail and above all. As Maya Angelou's famous quote tells us, at the end of the day, people won't remember what you said or what you did, but they will remember how you made them feel. In closing, I know that college years are not necessarily a complete period of pure and uninterrupted tranquility and bliss. You may well have experienced times of disappointment, of failure, of hurt, and of pain. But I hope during your time at Valley, you have known even more experiences of joy, support, satisfaction, and lots of fun. For you parents, there may have been times of hardship and financial sacrifice. I hope that you too have had much satisfaction and feelings of great pride. For graduates, family members, and friends, today is a day to focus on your triumph. Congratulations to the members of the Missouri Valley College class of 2017. Please thank your professors and your mentors. They have pointed the way to the doors. Only you can choose the one through which to pass. Walk through it proudly into the world with all of its uncertainty and all of its magnificent opportunity. I congratulate you with great admiration, wish you long and rewarding lives. Thank you very much, and Valley will roll.
Thank you, Dr. Dowdy. It's about time. Dr. Diane Bartholomew will present the undergraduate and graduate degree candidates.
Will the graduating class please rise? President Humphrey, it is with great pleasure I present the candidates for degrees for 2016-17 academic year. They have been approved by the faculty and the Board of Trustees and appear today for the conferring of their degrees. President Humphrey, distinguished guests, colleagues of the faculty, family, and friends, with great pride I present the class of 2017.
Okay. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Missouri Valley College in the state of Missouri, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science, Associate Degree of Science, and Associate of Arts, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Ready to present?
Our first 6 candidates will be our master's degree candidates. In front of me. Diane De La Sala. Emily Hughes. Sabrina Lynn McGuire. Wesley Patrick Ing. Sarah Statham. James Houston Withers III. Our remaining candidates. Anissa Abrigo. Jaime Rafael Acuda Moreta with honors. Daniel Agao. Denise Aguilar. Rafael Acarag San Jose. Bo Allen. Lizelle Alston. Lillian Andrade. Jacqueline Rose Atuna. Jose Arcude Martins. Andressa Alves Augusto with honors. Corey Allen Baker. Rachel Barchinsky with honors. Jonathan Battle. Rachel Dawn Bain. Jacoby Jamal Ballard. Belen Benet Romero. Paulina Christina Biaga with honors. Zach Blakemore. Maria del Carmen Blasco Contreras with honors. Lindsay Blaylock. Darian Brooke Bloomhorst Fletcher. Riley C. Boomer. Malika Booz. Brittany Brackman with honors, Presidential Scholar. Brenda Jeanette Rose Broadwater. Madison Buck. Bradford Jr. Malachi Daniels. Bryce Burdett. Chelsea Delane Burkheiser. Laura Bustos Martinez, Presidential Scholar with honors. Jeff Butler. Fabio Calderon. Mark Campbell with honors. Michelle Cano Cedeno with honors. Courtney Lynn Carl. Daryl Carr. Nicholas Shidavila with honors. Casey Kimmy Chinin with honors. Justin Collins. Dakota Concepcion. Shay Connor. Christopher Contreras. Tiffany Cooper. Alejandro Correa Garcia with honors. Connor Creasy, Presidential Scholar with honors. Iris Cruz. Madison Hope Dean with honors. That's okay. Brittany Lane DeCaval. Lindsay Roseanne Denny with honors. Samuel Dion with honors. Mohammed Diani, Presidential Scholar with honors. Ivory Dobbins with honors. Hugo Don Juan. Delijah Lavon Eccles. Whitney S. Irvin, Presidential Scholar with honors. Dana Marie Evans. Logan Faber. Jenalyn Felton. Kayvon Ferguson. Austin Francis. Morgan Frassard. Sergio Garcia Torlibio. Andrea Garcia Tornero. Nathan Gertz. Adela Hill Mayor. Michaela Megan Giles. Hannah Elizabeth Glastetter, Presidential Scholar with honors. Haley Nicole Greer. Kelsey Griffin with honors. Brad Hamilton with honors. Ryan Hancock. Brooklyn Paige Harbert. Tyrone Harris. Kristen Noel Starr Hastings. Mark Heeman. Cassandra Haymeyer. Christina Henriquez. Samantha Higa. Mio Himaha. Benjamin Holback. Jalen Holston. Alexandria Hope. Chandler Houtman. Albert Howard III. Summer Marie Howe, Presidential Scholar with honors. Aiden Mariah Humphrey. Andrew Humphrey. Tyler Hunt. Gregory Jackson. Connor Isaac Jenish. Maria Delmar Jimenez Abad, Presidential Scholar with honors. Lores Jimenez Sanchez. Trey Johnson. Stravko Kantar. Riley Kerr. Kevin Key Gonzalez. Erica King, Presidential Scholar with honors. Dalton Kingry. Lindsay Kraus. Gustavo McCory Cosma with honors. Belen Lorena Lafuente. Maurice Lang Jr. Brendan Latham. Gabrielle Lyril Tongni with honors. Autumn Litza. George Limbert. Joseph Clinton Longstreet. Ali Mahamud. Dario Marquez with honors, Presidential Scholar. David Daniel Martinez Liza Raga. Zach McGill. Shay McGinty. Mary McInnes. Samantha Mealy, Presidential Scholar with honors. Lillian Morea Blosk. Brennan Maroney. Tia Mortizan, Presidential Scholar with honors. Daniel Morrow. Macy Neff. Vinton Nelson. Haley Nichols. Sean Neatman. Akio Nozaki. Zachary Andrew Nunn. Felicia O'Donnell. Cedric O'Hara. Brian Olivias with honors. Ashley Onaka with honors. Akinolo Emmanuel Osata. Ricardo Antonio Padilla Gonzalez. Emma Parker with honors. Mallory Pearson, Presidential Scholar with honors. Eric Peterson. Riley Figley. Catherine Phillips. Jean-Pierre. Mark Allen Plummer. Tatiana Ramirez, Presidential Scholar with honors. Angel Ramos. Quincy Reeder. Chance Repond. Shavon Richardson. Stephanie Robertson with honors. Markeith Robinson. Soledad Rodriguez Messias. Demikio Martis Ross Jr. Luke Russell. Beatrice Sales. Katura Sales with honors. Rocco Nicholas Scarello. Morgan Marie Shell. William Riley Schmitz. Jake Scribner, Presidential Scholar with honors. Jacob Seabaugh. Stephen Lamar Seals, Jr. Stefan Seals. Matthew Seachuck. Candace Seege. Ilona Sinkov. Kiefer Shipley with honors. Jeremy Shull. Andrew Skinner. Ryan Sloan. Dominique Ryan Smith. Justin Smith. Gianfranco Solare Alegria. Kaylee Stark Stanley with honors. Megan Elizabeth Steffens. Ty Stillwell with honors. Janae Stone. Markel Lamont Strickland. Alyssa Nicole Mace Sturgeon. Devin Swisegood. Jonathan Taylor. Jerron Tete. Robert Tinker. Taylor Van Holland with honors. Jeremy Vick. Samantha Jo Voiles, Presidential Scholar with honors. Devor Vikiovich with honors. Devin Walker. Latasha Ware. Natasha Whitman. Ricky Williams. Matthew Dylan Wilson. Benjamin Lee Wilson. Jakara Winchester. Happy to see you, Casey. Casey Wood, Presidential Scholar with honors. Graduates, move your tassel to the left. We need to clear the track. Graduates, our faculty will lead first. You will follow And you all have an opportunity. We have a special guest here today, Professors Ed and Woodley Leslie in their car, Henrietta. If you want one final photo with them, it'll be here throughout the end of the ceremony. Congratulations.
Graduates, you're just about finished. Got a couple more minutes. Missouri Valley College has changed your life. You came here as strangers, and you're leaving as family. You have studied on a small campus with a nurturing faculty and staff. You have lived with and around people from all over the world. And you have succeeded here. We have helped you gain all of the tools you need to be successful. And we are so proud of you because we know you will be successful, educated citizens of the world. We'll all be here cheering for you and waiting for you to come home. Congratulations on a great day. One more round of applause for our graduates. Thank you to everyone who had a part in this successful program today. And I'd like you to stand for the singing of the alma mater led by faculty member Ryan Hampton. Then Pam Sebastian will close.
All hail to thee, O noble alma mater. All hail to thee, with grateful hearts we sing. Our hopes and prayers for thee are full of promise. Our homage true to thee we bring. Missouri Valley, O Missouri Valley, thy gathering hosts, thy coming year shall see. Beneath thy standard, countless sons shall rally. There's not to die, but live for thee. They told me you might not know that one well, but here's one that we all do. Valley will roll tonight, valley will roll. Valley will roll tonight, valley will roll. Valley will roll tonight, valley will roll. When the sun goes down and the moon comes up, valley will roll.
You're in luck. About 5 minutes ago, my prayer blew over there somewhere. If you find it, somebody read it out loud. No, that's okay. Bless you all on your way. Hang on to that prayer. It'll be worth something someday. Always hang on to your prayers, by the way. Tuck them in your pocket. Keep them. Bless you all. Bless you on your way. May long years and sunny days accompany you in all you do. Remember where home is. Check the latitude and longitude of this place so you can always find home. And stand by for word from the drone. But always be aware that God goes with you wherever you are. And let God's people say amen. Amen. Thank you.